Somewhere, a very long time ago, before language even had words for right and wrong, someone told the first lie. No one wrote it down, but it happened, and it worked, and that moment might be one of the most important events in the history of your species. Not the first tool, not the first fire, the first lie. Because lying isn't a flaw in human nature. It's one of the reasons human nature exists the way it does. To lie successfully, you need to know something true, understand that another mind doesn't know it, predict what that mind will believe if you say something false, and control your own face and voice well enough that the deception holds. That's not one skill. That's four, stacked on top of each other. Researchers call the ability to understand that other minds hold different beliefs than your own theory of mind. Most animals don't have it. A dog doesn't lie to you because a dog isn't modeling what you believe. Primatologist Frans de Waal spent decades observing chimpanzees and documented behavior that looks like intentional deception. Subordinate chimps hiding food from dominant ones. A chimp suppressing an alarm call so a rival wouldn't notice a threat and steal a resource. So why did human deception become so much more advanced? In the 1980s, psychologists Nicholas Humphrey and later Richard Byrne and Andrew Whiten proposed what's known as the Machiavellian intelligence hypothesis. Human intelligence, they argued, evolved largely to navigate other humans, predicting what they'd do, understanding what they believed, sometimes shaping what they believed on purpose. Your brain might be as complicated as it is, partly because your ancestors were constantly trying to outthink each other. Deception wasn't rare among early humans. It was useful. Find a hidden food source, and telling everyone means sharing it thin. Telling no one, and quietly going back later, means more for your own family. A small, self-serving lie could mean the difference between your children eating and going hungry. Evolution didn't punish that. Often, it rewarded it. But if everyone could lie effectively, cooperation would collapse. No shared hunts, no shared shelter, no shared defense. So evolution had to solve two problems at once: reward deception enough to benefit individuals, and build lie detection strong enough to hold the group together. That tension might be exactly what pushed human social intelligence into overdrive. Researcher Robert Trivers took this further, and his idea is unsettling. He proposed that humans evolved self-deception specifically to become better liars. Liars give themselves away through small cues, a hesitation, a shift in tone, because part of the brain knows the truth and leaks it. But hide the truth from part of your own mind, and there's nothing to leak. The version of you that believes its own excuses might not be a flaw. It might be a feature that helped your ancestors survive. So why do people still get caught? Because detection evolved right alongside deception. Humans became remarkably good at reading inconsistencies, just well enough that dishonesty still carries real social risk. This is why children learn to lie around age 3 or 4, right when they start grasping that other people hold different beliefs. The two abilities show up together, built from the same machinery. Lying isn't a corruption of childhood innocence. It's a sign the social brain is switching on. So think back to that first lie. Whoever told it wasn't a villain. They discovered that belief isn't the same as truth, and that the gap between what you know and what someone else knows is a space you can use. That discovery made human society possible at all, in all its trust-dependent, deception-detecting, endlessly negotiated glory. Every conversation you have today still runs on that same ancient machinery. That's not modern behavior layered on top of instinct. That's the instinct itself, running exactly the way it was built to.